What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Isha, aka Isha, and I'm back with these weekly love messages. Okay, this is going to be for my Sagittarius. So if you've got Sag and your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you're nasty, these messages might just be for you. So what's going? Not pregnancy. Someone is expecting. We gonna see this come back out. All right. What's going on this week in love for my Sagittarius? You've got confession. Someone has to tell you something. And you have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want this week, as you should. So you can expect someone to confess some feelings for you this week. You can expect your manifestations to come through this week, depending on what it is that you're manifesting, and if you've been diligent in making sure that you're doing so, or you're being called to manifest what you want in love this week. All right. You already know we're going to clarify with my Halloween deck because it's Halloween time. All right, so what is this confession? Who wants to confess to Sagittarius? That's 3 cards. I want to do 3. I want to. I saw the Tower in reverse. Someone wants to avoid a tower with you. And maybe that's because they've been holding this in for a while. What's confession for Sagittarius? 3 of Pumpkins. So someone could confess. It's in reverse too. So they could confess that they don't want to work things out with you. Maybe they at one point they wanted to, but now they don't. They could confess that they're focusing on themselves. Then you have death. Yeah, someone wants to confess that they don't want to do this with you no more. Someone wants to confess that they're done with the death here. Scorpio energy. Someone's going to confess. So you might experience a breakup this week. Someone doesn't want to work things out with you. Someone wants it to end, and it's going to hurt your feelings. The Sun in reverse. Leo energy could be of significance. Hearing this confession might mess you up a little bit because it's like, damn, everything was all good for a second. At least I thought it was, but now you want to end things and you don't want to work this through. You got the 2 of Pumpkins. Yeah, whoever this is, they're not confused. They're not juggling. They know exactly what they want, and that's to not be with you, which is so nuts that I'm saying it the way I'm saying it so casually. But I mean, it is what it is. What's the 3 of Pumpkins reversed for this confession? Why don't they don't want to work together? Because they don't want to be left out in the cold. 5 of Pumpkins energy in reverse. I think they're leaving you before you could leave them. That's what I'm getting. They don't want to work it out because they feel like if y'all did work it out, something's going to happen and you're going to leave them out in the cold, and they don't want that. They don't want to feel that lack. They don't want to have the feeling to deal with what it will cost to lose you in a way that they're not controlling. Does that make sense? Yeah, so they're just going to decide to move forward instead of giving you the opportunity to make that happen. They're just going to do it themselves. What's death in this confession? That's 2 cards. What's death regarding this confession with what's ending? I just need 1 card, Spirit. The King of Bats. Yeah, someone's being cut the fuck off. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy could be of significance. So someone's practicing their discernment and they're cutting people off where they need to. They're having boundaries. It could be a little bit more cutthroat right now. Someone could be very detailed in their words of why they're choosing to do this. Yeah, judgment's been called on this situation. Someone wants to release this. And they're going to talk to you about it and how they're being more logical than they usually are. You could feel this person's coming off kind of cold with this confession because it's like, where the fuck did this come from? I feel like this is going to be a surprise that you weren't prepared for. What's the 5 of Pumpkins reverse and the King of Bats? The Page of Ghosts, Page of Cups. So someone could have a new love interest, and that's why they're cutting things off with you. They may want to explore whatever this new thing is because there's something they haven't released. Wheel of Fortune in reversed. So there's a chapter that hasn't closed yet that this person may want to experience. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy could be of significance. You got the Five of Bats. I feel like this person wants to go back to work on something that's unfinished, thinking there won't be any chaos there. I guess they got to find out on their own. So what's manifest for my Sagittarius is what do they need to manifest this week? What will be manifested? What's manifest for Sagittarius? You got the Hangman and the Ten of Ghosts. Oh shit! So you're manifesting a new perspective on love. You're manifesting a new perspective on love. You're manifesting a way of being and a way of thinking when it comes to your future. You're manifesting what you think into your reality. And the Knight of Ghosts in reverse, same thing as the Knight of Cups. So you're not putting your eggs all into one basket. You're not being a hopeless romantic. You're being focused on, if this is something that really makes me feel good, if this is someone that I can picture my kids being with or having kids with, what does that really look like? You're being rooted more into reality right now. What's the Hangman? Hangman is Pisces energy, by the way. You got the Two of Imps. So you could live at a distance from this person with whom you're trying to manifest this with. You could have been going back and forth a lot when it comes to changing your perspective. This could be a shift that you weren't prepared to take. Maybe you've been concerned on what that would look like to others. The Five of Ghosts in reverse. Yeah, but you're at a point now where you don't have any regrets. You're not having any, oh, my hair is so soft. You don't have any regrets or any grief when it comes to whatever this decision is, when it comes to changing your perspective. I feel like you've been through enough to know if you're making a solid decision, what that is, and you're listening to yourself, and you're being tethered to spirit while you make these decisions. Or you could be trying to balance out something, or if you're feeling a little bit confused. I feel like you recognize that you're going to trust your inner knowing. What's the Ten of Ghosts? The Five of Ghosts upright. Gotcha. So where there's been disappointment before, you're looking to manifest something better. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. With the Magician in reverse. So again, where something you manifested didn't necessarily work out or didn't come out the way you wanted to, or just never came, period, there could have been some disappointment when it comes to that, some grief and some shame. But it feels like that's not something you're trying to bring into fruition anymore. You're not bringing grief, shame, sadness, doubt, and disappointment into your new relationships. You're moving fucking forward, and I love that for you. So far, you have 555, so you could be seeing that. You got two major arcana, with Death being Scorpio and the Hangman being Pisces. You could have those placements, or your person could. It's all the Eight of Imps, so some conversations coming. What's the Two of Imps and the Five of Ghosts? The Three of Bats in reverse. Yeah, you're not gonna be heartbroken anymore. You're not dealing with anything that could hurt your feelings. And I think whatever this heartbreak was that you were experiencing this week, you're releasing it and you're learning from it. Okay. No more heartbreak hotel. Okay. Love that. Yeah, no more. You're not juggling your happiness, your peace for heartbreak. Absolutely not. I love that for you. So what would this person tell Sagittarius if they had the opportunity to? Thoughts and visions of you and me together never leave my mind. I still need more time to come to my own conclusions. That could be that the two of imps that you could be doing that as well. I hope one day I will be brave enough to listen to my heart. We are working together in unison and healing our wounds. Two more. In the spirit. I can feel the distance between us and it hurts me so much. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Man, Bottom of the deck, and your presence in my life brought me so much happiness. Wow. So now we're on that hootie hoo sound off. We're going by the signs, okay? This is going to be the Oracle deck, my divine timing. So when you can expect to hear from this person, okay? We're starting with Libra, going all the way to Virgo, and since we're on Sagittarius, all fire signs get 2 card pulls. All right. My Sag is dealing with a Libra. You can expect to hear from them anytime now within, because it's fall season. So up until November, you can expect to hear from them. Dealing with a Scorpio, you'll hear from them next month in November. Sagittarius is Sagittarius, so the person on your mind. You can expect to hear from someone in the nearest of futures. And when I say nearest of futures, look at this. It literally says winter. Nearest future, winter. So you can expect to hear from this person November, December. I mean, December, January. Maybe a little bit into February too. Sag dealing with a Capricorn. You can expect to hear from this person during the springtime. Sag dealing with an Aquarius. You won't hear from this person anytime soon. Okay, it could be 6 months from now. Sag dealing with the Pisces. Things happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. Yeah, because then time isn't crawling by because you're doing your own thing. Sag dealing with an Aries. You can expect to hear from this person in January. So stop focusing on the time frames. Sag dealing with the Taurus. Release all your expectations regarding this Taurus. Sag dealing with a Gemini. Refocus and stop waiting for this Gemini. Sag dealing with a Cancer. Let go of it all for now. Sag dealing with a Leo. You can expect to hear from this person around May. Hold on, one more. I'm not dealing with this. Literally around summertime, around May. So that's funny that I pulled that one in the middle and got that. So yeah, you can expect to hear from them around May, and that is around summertime. Lastly, Sag dealing with Virgo. You can expect to hear from them around March. All right. So this is what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope these messages have resonated for you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. That's Instagram, Threads, Twitch, and TikTok. All right. Everything that you need, you can find in the description box below or in my bio, which includes the link to book a reading with me. Because if this resonates and you want to hear a little bit more about your person, you can do that there with me. Okay. I have a lot of pricing options. Okay. The cheapest thing is $5.55 for 2 questions. Okay. Because I got you. All right. You know what it is and you know what it ain't. Make sure you share this with your mammy, granny, your auntie, Annie, because I feel like they're going to like the Halloween deck. I don't know. Just have a feeling. You know what it is. You know what it ain't. Like I said, I holla back.